It's the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps PB&J. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years of experience, licensed and insured, quality and integrity never get old at TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. The Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps PB&J, is sponsored by Ag South, Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amy Farm, Berry Insurance Agency, CM Tree Service, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Gentry & Sons Fencing, H&R Block, KRA Exterminator, Lake Murray Property, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mix of Soil, Motorcoat Paint and Body Car Sale, Newberry Hospital, Northland Cable, Pascon Robot Services, Perez Tire, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, Pumps PB&J, Ramey Funeral Home, Reclaim Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmers, Senator Billy Garrett, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, the Ridge Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, the Wills Agency Nationwide Insurance, TimelessRoofingSC.com, and Tucker's Lawn Service and Landscape. We're so glad that you tuned in to Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps PB&J. Call in your comments and questions at the Timeless Roofing call-in line, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now. And good football Friday, everyone. We're just so glad that you're joining us here live from Pumps PB&J as we are previewing tonight's game as the Saluda Tigers host the Silver Bluff Bulldogs. And we're going to be taking a look at the CSRA Class 2A Region 3 bracket. Find out what's the latest happening there, as well as pick and the game of the week. And we encourage you to go and play our contest. Win $50 if you guess the right score between South Carolina versus Florida. And we're also glad to have our Saluda High homecoming queen with us, Miss Destiny. Thank you for joining us and being with us. Destiny Jeffcoat, how you doing this morning, Destiny?
Good. Thank you for having me.
And we're looking forward. She is our celebrity picker today. Let me ask you a few questions about being homecoming queen first.
Okay.
I know it took a lot of preparation, didn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finding a dress and, campaigning ideas during school. But it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
And how did the homecoming week go?
We had pep rally. We had a pep rally. We had Spirit Week. We got to dress up, every day of the week that week. Yeah.
So it was a great week and culminated. Did you have any idea you was going to win?
No, sir. No, sir, not at all.
It was wonderful, and it looked like everybody, especially I was watching the student section.
Yes, sir.
And I always try to pick the homecoming queen, and I picked you.
You
Believe
did?
it or not, I did. I thought you would probably win.
Thank you.
And I'm a good judge of character on that. I love to go around to different homecomings and pick when we're on the road and pick the queen, and usually I get it right.
Yes, sir.
And we did go to homecoming at Pillion, Jeffrey. Remember that?
Oh,
Yes,
we sure
sir.
did. Had homecoming at Pillion.
Yeah.
And this is an interesting fact.
Yeah.
Picking that dress, I know, is important. And it
Very.
is a tougher job than what you could imagine. Having 3 daughters, I'm figuring that out. But to let you know, I'm going to give you a little tidbit of information. We have a good royal court here because back in my day, I was voted Powder Puff King. So we have a king and a queen
There we
here.
go.
Very true.
So, I mean,
For
just
real.
throwing that out there, I mean, and then in your outfit, my outfit that night, I really had to coordinate and have everything looking good. So that's back in the day. But yeah, back when I had a sense of style.
Brandon, was you the Powder Puff Queen? King.
I think when they did the powder puff thing with him, they ended it that year. They didn't.
Oh,
let us
okay,
do it
that
the
was
next
Yeah,
year.
they said if I could win it, then it's really something was wrong with it. And they did away with it, I think.
When we come back, we're going to pick the game of the week as well as other games. You're watching Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive live from Punks PB and Jam. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's time for Willie's Winners. Who's going to win in the Lakelands? Willie knows. Sponsored by Palmetto Peanuts. Let's take it away, Willie.
Good afternoon, Sports Junkies. What a great week of football last week. The Eagles dominated easily. Abbeville dominated Chesney. 96 cruised by Landrum. Not so fortunate for Saluda getting stripped of their stripes by Strong Thurman. And the Gorilla just getting heavy on poor Emmer. Another last-second loss to Woodruff. That's like the 5th loss this year that's happened to the Vikings. Don't give up, boys. Keep your heads up. Well, I went 5-4 last week. Now at 33-20 on the year. Sitting at 62% winning percentage. Dallas Cowboys can't say that. Well, this week's Willie's Lakeland's top 12. Moving down to number 12, Calhoun Falls. Moving down to number 11, Roy Shoals. Moving up one, despite losing, to number 10, Emerald. The big jump this week. Number 9, Lawrence up 3. Down 1 to number 8, Dixie. Up 1 to number 7, McCormick. Down 1 to number 6, Saluda. Up 1 to number 5, Greenwood Christian. No change in the top 4 as Greenwood stays at 4, Clinton stays at 3, 96 stays at number 2, and of course everybody's favorite, at number 1, Abbeville. This week's games. Clinton Red Devils at Woodruff Wolverines. The Red Devils will have these skunk bears smelling like skunks by the time it's over. Willie's winner, Clinton. Abbeville at Landrum. After being defeathered last week by 96, there won't be too many feathers for the Panthers to pluck. Willie's winner, Abbeville. Silver Bluff at Saluda. The Dogs come pouncing to the Bettis Hurlong Stadium looking to wreak havoc on a Tiger team but still feeling soreness of the whipping from last week. Well, the soreness will continue for another week. Willie's winner, Silver Bluff. Greenwood at Westside. The Tank and Steamroller Show come barreling into West Anderson, looking to flatten the horns on the Rams. Willie's winner, Greenwood. High school game of the week, 96 at Liberty. This game will see who will be in second place for the region as the Wildcats go up to Liberty looking to put the fire out on the pitchforks of the Red Devils. But it will be a hard thing to do. These Devils don't give up too easily. Willie's winner in a close one, 96. College games of the week. Number 25, Miami. At number 12, North Carolina. The Hurricanes come blowing into Chapel Hill Saturday, looking to blow leaves off the trees before I can get up there to see them change colors. But the Rams be on guard, and no need to worry, Canes. You will not have to worry about running out the clock. Willie's winner, North Carolina. Florida at South Carolina. This game is about what team actually shows up to play. Seems neither really wants to. Willie's winner, Florida.
It's Willie Winners, sponsored by Palmetto Peanuts. Who's going to win the Lakelands? Willie knows. We come back, we're going to have our celebrity picker come, and she's going to pick our game of the week as well as other college games here on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive live from Punks PB and Jam. Thank you for being with us this morning, folks. At Allen Harmon Trucking, we treat your load and our truckers like family. Wake up to a beautiful sunrise in your big rig office, then be at home in time to kiss your wife and kids goodnight. Call us today for more information, 864-445-7249. Allen Harmon Trucking is a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger football.
We all need to be able to count on our jobs. Count on full-time hours and shift options. Count on competitive pay. Count on medical benefits and vacation pay. Count on on-site job training. Count on opportunities to grow into even higher paying jobs. Amick Farms is now hiring for all shifts in the food production industry. You can count on Amick Farms for a career. Visit amickfarms.com to apply today.
Berry Insurance Group offers auto, home, farm, commercial. Call Will Berry today, 803-307-0030. Visit us on our website, berryingroup.com, and talk to Will Berry about your insurance needs.
South Carolina Representative Cal Forrest is your conservative voice for Saluda and Lexington, representing House District 39 at the State House. You can see the latest legislation and connect with your representative at forrestforhouse.com or like him on Facebook.
We tow, you go. CIA Towing, owned and operated by Dylan Polson. Call 803-669-2676. After your next accident or for all your roadside assisted towing needs. Do you know you can request specific towing service when you're in an accident? Call CIA Towing, owned and operated by Dylan Polson for all your roadside assistance needs. When you get in the ditch, call CIA. We'll give you a hitch. 803-669-2676. At Bailey & Son Music Company on 1045 Holly Ferry Road in Leesville, we have 24-hour service, pool tables, jukeboxes, video games, and more. Residential and commercial, installation and servicing. Bailey & Son Music Company, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger football. We're glad to be back with you here on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive as we're getting ready to take on the undefeated Silver Bluff Bulldogs in Region 3, Class 2A. And we're so glad to have Dynasty Jeff Cope with us, Miss Saluda High School, and our homecoming queen. And she was just crowned. How long has it been now? 2 weeks? Or?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yes, sir.
And how's it been being on your tour?
It's been. I feel like a celebrity.
That's right, and you are our celebrity today. You're our celebrity picker, and we're going to go ahead and start picking. All right, Jeffrey Jordan. Tennessee is going to be at Texas A&M, where the 12th man is, and they're favored at a 3:30 kickoff at home. Excuse me, they're not going to be at Texas A&M. I misspoke there. A 3:30 kickoff at Rocky Top, and the Volunteers are favored by 3.5, Jeffrey.
You know, I always said that if Tennessee played Iraq, I would take Iraq. So I'm going with Texas A&M and what you would call an upset at Rocky Top.
All right. Brandon?
I believe Texas A&M coming to Tennessee. Tennessee being a home game. I'm not betting with my heart, just my pocketbook. I think Tennessee will take it.
All right, now to our homecoming queen, Dynasty Jeffcoat. Dynasty.
I'm going for Tennessee.
All right. The next game on the card is Washington, and they're going to be hosting the Oregon Ducks, and they're favored by 3, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm going to take Mr. Nike, Oregon Ducks. I think they've been playing pretty good football. They had a little letdown offensively a couple weeks ago, but I'm going with Oregon.
All right. Brandon?
Same here. Oregon, I think they're playing good ball this year. They did have the one little but I think they go to Washington, and even though the spread's 3, I think they cover the spread plus Oregon.
Okay. Now, Ms. Dynasty.
Oregon.
All right. She picks Oregon as well. Then we have the Oregon State, and they're going to be hosting UCLA in an 8 p.m. kickoff, Jeffrey. They're a 4-point favorite, Oregon State is.
You know, Big Cinco's out there doing his thing. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not going we're not going to get away from him. We're going to go with Oregon State.
All right. Mr. Brandon.
Like I said, I know their quarterback at Oregon State, so I'm guessing that turnovers are going to play a part in it. I'm going UCLA.
All right. How about you, Ms. Dynasty?
I'm going to go for UCLA as well.
Okay. All right. She's picking an upset there, and I'm going to lean with you on that one, Ms. Dynasty. Okay, we see the TCU Horned Frogs, and they're going to be taking on BYU, and it's a 3:30 matchup, and Texas Christian is favored by 6, Jeffrey.
You know, Texas Christian, I like their team. I've liked Texas Christian for a long time, so I'm going to go with TCU.
Okay, Brandon.
I'm going TCU as well. I just hadn't seen anything out of BYU this year.
All right, now to our homecoming queen.
I agree. I'm going with Texas.
All right, okay. And I'm going to lean with both of y'all, all 3 of y'all on that one. Okay, it's a 7 o'clock matchup, and the Bayou Tigers are going to be taking on the Auburn Tigers. They're in the other Death Valley. And by the way, LSU is favored at home 11 points, Jeffrey.
There we go. I'm going to tell you what, I didn't think LSU had in them last week. They laid around and just actually came to life when it really counted. I think that momentum's going to carry over to this week, so I'm going to go with LSU.
All right.
Yeah, LSU in the Bayou at night. I think they have more than Auburn's bringing. So I'm going LSU.
Dynasty.
LSU.
Okay. And I'm going to lean with all 3 of y'all on that one, too. Okay. It's Wisconsin. They got a 4 o'clock matchup, and they're going to be hosting Iowa. Wisconsin favored by 10, Jeffrey.
And that'll hold up. I think it'll be probably more than that. Wisconsin, very solid football team. At some point in time, they'll stumble and lose a game they shouldn't lose. But, you know, traditionally, Wisconsin plays good defense, runs the ball well, control the clock, and I'm going with Wisconsin.
Okay, Brandon?
Yeah, just for the simple fact that Wisconsin runs as strong and as hard as they do, I think they break Iowa down. I'm going Wisconsin.
All right. Ms. Dynasty?
I'm going to go with Wisconsin, too.
Okay.
Oh, you piggybacking off of us again.
No, sir. I be watching it with my mama.
I've got to go ahead and
That's a good pick.
go with Wisconsin. Okay, the next one is a 12 noon matchup. Alabama's going to be hosting the Razorbacks. Alabama's favored 19 at home, Jeffrey.
Yeah, that'll hold up. Arkansas, to me, is just sort of floundering this year, not doing a whole lot. And I really thought I actually thought Arkansas was going to be a contender this year. I thought they just hadn't had the breaks. But Alabama's starting to put things together, figuring out who they're playing at quarterback, realizing they can run the ball. So I'm going with Alabama.
Okay. Brandon?
Same here. I mean, Arkansas really is not hitting on all cylinders this year, but I think they play Alabama a better game than expected. I'm going Alabama, but I don't think they'll cover the spread.
Dynasty?
You can give me Alabama.
All right, I'm going to say roll tide. Okay, Kansas, 3:30 matchup, and they're going to be at Oklahoma State. And Kansas is favored 3 over the Cowboys. Dynasty.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
I think that's a great pick. I'm going with Gundy.
Yeah.
They hadn't really put it together this year, but I'm thinking they're going to be great, and I'm going to go with them.
right.
Dynasty has a good pick there.
Brandon?
Pretty much same here. I mean, Oklahoma State plays good ball. Kansas is doing fairly decent this year. Offense has been up and down. I'm going to go Oklahoma State at home.
Okay, I'm going to go with y'all all on that one. The next game, Jeffrey, is Notre Dame, and they're going to be hosting the Trojans of USC, and they're only favored by 2.5 in a 7:30 matchup. Jeffrey.
This is going to be a really good game. It's going to come down to your Heisman Trophy winner, Mr. Williams, and what he's going to end up doing. I think Lincoln Riley really has that crowd believing they can do it. They're going to put up some points. And the thing with Notre Dame is I don't think they have the offense to win the game. I don't think they have enough offense. They hadn't put their offense together, so I'm going to go with USC to cover.
Yeah, it's not much of a spread. Notre Dame, I think, will play hand in hand with USC for 2 quarters, and then after that, USC will prevail.
Dynasty?
I'm gonna go with USC.
All right. I'm going to pick Notre Dame in upset. Well, actually, they're just favored by 2, so it won't be that much upset. Okay, 3:30, Maryland. They were sort of in contention this week in the Bedia, and they're taking on the Fighting Illini. They're favored 14 at home, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Maryland will right the ship this week, and they'll win this ball game. They run into a football team last weekend. Reality set in.
Yeah.
And they actually stayed around for a quarter. But, yeah, I think Maryland gets on the right track again this week and beats the Illini.
Brandon?
Yeah, I have to pretty much agree. I mean, Maryland has played good ball this year, and last week they did do what Jeffrey said. They ran into a ball club, and I think they handle Illinois good.
Dynasty?
Maryland.
All right. And I'm going to lean with y'all on that one, too. Okay, 8 o'clock. I think that's right. Yeah, Duke and NC State at Duke, and the Duke Dynasty keeps rolling, 3.5 favorite, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Duke team this year. I'm going with Duke. I like their quarterback. I like their coach. I think he's doing some good things, and I think they'll win this weekend.
All right. Brandon?
Yeah, I've been surprised by Duke all year, especially with that first game. I still haven't quite got over that yet, but I think they handle North Carolina State and more than cover the spread.
Dynasty?
I'm gonna go with North Carolina State.
All right. Upset there.
Upset alert.
And looking at that, I think Duke wins it on that one because they will be at home. All right, we have another new matchup, ACC special. It's the Florida State Seminoles. They're going to be hosting the Syracuse Orange, Brandon.
Florida State, I think, will easily take care of Syracuse. Syracuse not playing at home at Florida State, high noon. Florida State takes that one easily.
All right, Dynasty.
Florida State.
Jeffrey.
I tell you what, Syracuse come out like a firecracker, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of did the same thing after they run out of that little first explosive pop. They're done, which is what Syracuse has been doing in the past. They can sort of fizzle. So I'm going Florida State big.
Okay. And I'm going to go with Florida State as well. All right, the next one on the card, Jeffrey, is Kentucky, and who lost a hard one to Georgia. And they're having a 7:30 matchup on the SEC network against the Tigers of Missouri, and they are favored by 2.5.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know what they said to Georgia before the game, but they kind of made Georgia upset. That's probably as good a game as I've seen Georgia play this year. Just roll through them. But I'm gonna go with Missouri. I like Missouri's team. Missouri was in that ball game last week until the very end. Actually, probably should have, in my opinion, probably should have won it. But I'm gonna go with Missouri. They need to put right the ship, and hopefully they'll do that this week. But I'm gonna take Missouri.
All right.
Yeah, Kentucky was up against a A1 ball club last week, and they got very much handled. But they've been playing good ball this year, but so has Missouri, and I'm going to lean with Missouri.
Hannes?
I'm going to go with Missouri.
Okay. And the next game, I'm going to take Kentucky, by the way. 12 o'clock noon matchup, and it's going to be Michigan and Indiana. And Michigan is favored by 34. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gets to play for Michigan this weekend. This is a practice you want to make sure you showed up, and make sure the coach saw your face, because you know you're playing this weekend. Michigan and probably be more than 34.
Okay.
Yeah, I think first string on Michigan will probably play the least amount, so Michigan will take it easy.
All right, Dynasty.
Mine would be Michigan.
Okay. And in case you're wondering about where my Bulldogs didn't make the card, they're favored by 31 over Vanderbilt, and they'll probably get that and more. That'll be a big.
That'll be your first half score, 31-0.
That'll be a Brandon show.
Yeah.
You know. All right, here's the game of the week. Listen, go to our post on Saluda Now and pick the winning score on the game of the week. Win the $50 gift card, and it's courtesy of TimelessRoofingSC.com. Over 25 years licensed and insured, quality and integrity never get old at TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. All right. Jeffrey, what's your thoughts on Carolina, Florida? Game score prediction.
This is a tough one.
Florida does have 13 on the injured list. 8 not playing.
Yeah, and you think that, that would kind of say, hey, lean toward Carolina, but every time I pick Carolina, they seem to lose, which hurts my wife's feelings. So it's hard not to pick Carolina, though. I mean, I like the quarterback. I like that, they bring in a little running game. They let me down in the last couple of weeks. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with Carolina in a close one.
Okay. Brandon?
You
got a score prediction first? Jim?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go Carolina. It's going to be 35-31, Carolina.
Okay. They are favored by 2 points. Brandon?
Like I was telling Jeffrey, 13 are injured on Florida's roster, and 8 of them are definitely not playing, one of them being ETN. I think Carolina rolls them 31-21.
All right. And now our homecoming queen. We've been so glad to have her with us.
I'm going to root for Carolina
Tell us why.
because we live in that state.
There we go. There you go. That's good. We come back, we're going to pick the Class 2A Region 3 CSRA region. We got one game to predict, and we got a score to announce because Strong, Thurman, and Pillion played last night. You're watching the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive live from Pumps, PB and Jam. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bobby K. Roof Rentals, 300 Denny Highway, wants to help you with your mobile home parts, supplies, and floor covering needs. Also, when it comes time to buy that new appliance, don't buy new, buy refurbished. Washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, microwaves, and more. So stop in today and talk with Governor Pace, Scott Evans, or Ken Roof at